So today is the last day of Monster Month, and we will also be announcing the Cad Bane miniature winner today. That will be at the end of the video. I think YouTubers do that as a trick, so that you'll watch the whole video, but really you could just skip to the end. I hope you watch the whole video though. That would be helpful. Thank you. And today, for our last day of Monster Month, we're going to be painting a big, dirty vampire lady that has a weird body. It's weird. Let's do it. So first thing we did was give this lady here a Zenithal Prime all over. Make sure those shadows stay dark. This is kind of a bigger miniature than what I'm used to painting on the channel, so it was a bit of a challenge to keep everything moving around and in frame. But because it's bigger, it stays in focus more often, because we all know I'm terrible at that. Then we're going to take some Briar Queen Chill. This is going to go on all of the skin. So all of the bat skin parts and also her hands and her face and all that. Next, we're going to take some Ghost Gray here, and we're going to use this to dry brush all the skin that we already did. So just go take your time. This is just going to be a light dry brush. We don't want to go on too heavy with it. Then we're going to take some silver here, and this is going to go on all of the armor parts. So on her upper torso, she's got quite a bit of armor. Apparently, she doesn't need any for the lower half of her body. I don't understand that, but, you know, it's Games Workshop. And if we start trying to put understanding to Games Workshop, we will go insane. Next, we're going to take some Skeleton Horde, and this is going to go on all the webbing of the wings here. So we want to take our time because we're using the contrast paints. We don't really want to get this too much on the Briar Queen Chill that we already used on the skin of the wings, or the fingers. I don't know what they are. Next, we're going to take some Luxion Purple, and this is going to go on all the armor bits that we don't want to be gold. So we're going to leave some silver that we can turn to gold later, but this is just going to go on the majority of the armor. We're going to take some Slaughter Red here, and this is going to go on this, I don't know what that's really called. It's going to go on that part. It's also going to go on the cloth that it has between its legs. Then we're going to move on to Gravelord Grey, and this is going on all of her hair, and also the hair, the bits of hair that are actually on the creature part of the model as well. Next, we're going to go to Gryph-Charger Grey, and this is going to go on all of the brick pieces on the base of the miniature. Then we're going to take some Fyreslayer Flesh. This is going to go on the, I guess the in-between, like where the window's been smashed out there. And we're going to take some Dark Wood, and this is going to go on all the roots of the base. There's a lot of roots and vines and stuff sticking up. Then we're going to take some Hardened Leather here, and this is just going to go on some of these straps that she has on her. Then we're going to switch to Pallid Bone, and this is going to go on these skulls that are on the base, because Games Workshop has to have a ton of skulls. We already went through that. Then we're going to take Glorious Magenta from Green Stuff World. This is going to go on all of the toenails, fingernails, and also the spines of the wings. Like the spiny wing fingers. I don't know. Wings are odd to me. Then we're going to take some Bone White here, and this is just going to be used to pick out her teeth. Now, so just be slow, take your time, and get them picked out. Then we're going to take some Sun Yellow, and this is going to be to pick out just her eyes. Then we're going to take some Glorious Gold. This is going to go on the, whatever this thing is, crotch necklace. It's also going to go on all the gold parts of the armor, the necklace that she's holding, and the hilt of the sword as well. So basically all those parts that we left silver, we're going to now do gold. Also going to use it on these, highlight up these, I don't know, decorations on her armor. We're going to take some brown mud here, and this is going to just go all over the base. And we're going to just drop some sand on there like we usually do with my bases. And we're going to take some Carroburg Crimson. Now this is going to be washed onto all of the gold that we did. So it's going to give the gold a little bit of a different highlight. Maybe it's going to make it look a little bit more aged than instead of just like a black wash. But yeah. Then we're going to take some Gravelord Grey, and this is just going to be used to highlight up the silver of that sword. We're going to take some Baal Red, and this is going to go on these little tiny baubles that she has. I don't know, maybe she's carrying around some blood in a little canister. We're going to take some Striking Scorpion Green, and this is just going to go on the jewel on her ring. And we're going to take some Agrath's Earthshade, and this is just going to go all over the base once it's dried. And we're going to just do a quick rim around the base here. And we're going to take some Elmer's glue and stick some of that on just little patches around the base. We're going to put on some Static Grass here. Static Grass a little bit lighter because we're also going to be putting on the flock as well. And this is the flock part here. Just put that down on there. And now that everything is dried, this madam is done. So this is the finished miniature. I am really happy with how this turned out. I'm really happy with how smooth the Briar Queen Chill turned out with that dry brush on top of it. It looks really nice. And gold and purple always look good together for me. I love that color combination. Very happy with how this miniature turned out. So this was the last video for Monster Month. I had a ton of fun painting this one. It's a cool miniature. It's weird that she has arms like regular arms, and then her waist has like, it's like that's a creature that has her body is its head. It's very odd to look at. I don't know what it is about it, but it's weird. So the winner of the Cad Bane miniature. Firstly, I want to thank everybody for commenting, for taking the time out to do that. Really, really awesome. We had 23 people enter, and we did a random number generator between 1 and 23, and we landed on 18. And 18 is, I'm gonna mess this name up. 18 is Piotr Sklodowski. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but Piotr, if you could please get in touch with me on Instagram or Facebook as Blastercated Painting, I will get your information and I will send this out to you. So congratulations, and thanks for everybody who entered. We will be running another contest for something else in a couple weeks, I think. So keep a lookout for that, and thanks again, guys. And of course, we have to give a special thanks to Brian, who provided the miniature for the contest. Thanks, Brian. Means a lot to me, and everybody seemed to have a good time with it, so thanks again. And with that, Monster Month is done, so thanks everybody so much, and you guys have a great day, happy Halloween, and please eat a ton of candy and scare some children, because that's what happiness is about. See you later. And of course, we also have to thank Brian, who provided the miniature. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Blastercade Painting. Today is the last month. It's not the last month. Hello, and welcome to an episode. This is going terribly.